vibes flow. Tampa Bay Fishing Channel, feeling in that spiritual glow. Looking at fish rise up from the depths below. Tampa Bay Fishing Channel, let the blessings go.
Well, folks, welcome to another Friday fishing forecast, and I've been trying to nail this weekend's forecast as much as I could when it comes to the weather. And I've looked at a ton of different sites. I've looked at a ton of different wind sites, a ton of different precipitation sites, and it looks like, at least in our area, the winds are going to stay lower offshore, and the rain isn't going to hit us until later on Sunday. There's going to be a lot of rain north of us because there's a front that's going to kind of stall out a little bit, but eventually make its way through on Sunday night down through here. So we're going to, from what I'm gathering, from what I'm looking at now, I'm not a weatherman, so I'm just kind of taking a lot of stuff, a lot of information in, and it looks like most of the rain is going to stay north of us, but we will get some rain on Sunday night or Sunday afternoon. But it looks like the winds are going to stay light. Out of all of the sites that I've been watching, most of them have been 5 to 10 miles an hour. So it's I don't think it's going to be that bad out on the water. Now again, like I said, up north it looks like it's going to rain more than it is down here. So if you have plans to fish, definitely I would recommend it, especially with this front coming through. The fish will put the feed bag on, and I always talk about fishing prefrontal conditions usually mean the fish are really going to eat well. So take that into consideration. Other than that, it does look like it's going to be a decent weekend. The bite, I heard, was a little slow offshore until about yesterday, and then today I saw some reports where the bite picked up a little bit. So hopefully we're coming off that big full moon that we had, so that definitely has some effects on the fish. But overall, I think the bite is going to be pretty decent through the weekend, especially with that prefrontal condition. I think the bite should be pretty good. Inshore bite, I've been hearing redfish, snook have been doing very well. Sheepshead, I think, have been up and down. I'm not hearing a ton of reports about sheepshead, but that doesn't mean people aren't catching them. I'm just not seeing reports on them. So let's go ahead and get into the tides and schooners for this weekend and what we have in store. For Saturday, we have a low tide at 8:53 p.m. at a negative 0.8 foot, and then it's an incoming tide for the rest of the day. And then on Sunday, we have a negative tide at 9:29 a.m. at a negative 0.7 foot. For the schooners, we have a minor feeding time from 8:34 a.m. to 9:34 a.m. Then we have a major feeding time from 1:15 to 3:15 p.m. Then on Sunday we have a minor feeding time from 9:32 to 10:32 a.m. Then we have another major at 2:20 to 4:20 p.m. Like I said, I think most of the weather is going to stay north of us until about Sunday, and then it's going to make its way down here Sunday afternoon. We're definitely going to go out tomorrow and see what the bite's going to be like. As you can see, the tides are relatively somewhat slow, so if you're wanting to target snapper inside the bay and grouper, I know grouper's going to be a bycatch, but if you're going to target snapper, it's a good tide to do that. There was a post that I put up just recently about a picture of me holding a American red snapper that we caught inside the bay, a keeper, and we've done it numerous times, and some people were saying, oh, that's not true, so of course I put in the links to the videos of that. So a friend of mine said that he caught some American red snapper in the bay this last week. So they're definitely in there. You just gotta find them. And then people started talking about catching hogfish in the bay, and so those fish are in the bay. Don't get me wrong, they're there. They're just a little harder to target. But you have red grouper that you could target. That's definitely something that you can catch a keeper inside the bay. You would have to work at it a little bit, but there are definitely keeper red grouper inside the bay. I just wanted to mention also that with our subscribership, we're about 18 away from being at 23,000 subscribers. So if you subscribe to the website and then subscribe to the YouTube channel, what that does is that's going to get you in the drawing to go on a free fishing trip with us. So if you guys are interested in going fishing with us, you might want to sign up on the website and then subscribe to the YouTube channel. We won't spam you, I promise, and it just helps us get our numbers up, and then plus we're giving back and picking somebody to go fishing with us. We've done it numerous times in the past. We've just started it back up again, and it's a lot of fun. We've met some great people doing it, so we're definitely getting very close to picking that 23,000 subscriber winner. So I want to thank everybody for subscribing that has already subscribed. Our short videos seem to be working very well, so thank you for that. Thank you for letting me know that you really enjoy those, even though some of them are older, but it still is relevant today as it was back then. Like I said, the rain's going to stay farther north until later Sunday. I see that's what all the predictions that I'm seeing, that's what's going to happen. Again, I think that wind is going to stay down from every wind site that I've been watching. It's staying down, and you have little tiny bursts of like 9 to 10 miles an hour, and then it drops down again. So I think it's going to be pretty decent. I know Windfinder's calling 1.4 to 1.6, and it might be residual, but at the same time, you know, I'm pretty confident. Now, if I was in a bay boat, I would think twice, but if I'm in a bigger boat, I wouldn't think twice. I would definitely go. Other than that, I just want to say thank you to everybody for all of the support. We can't say it enough. At the bait shop, we've got greenbacks, we've got fiddler crabs, and we've got shrimp. We'll have plenty of shrimp. Our deliveries come right before we close today, so we'll have shrimp ready to go. We already have shrimp ready to go for tomorrow, so we definitely have that. We have all the frozen bait needs that you need, and snacks, drinks, ice, all of that fun stuff. Again, just want to say thank you so much for the support. Can't say that enough. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.